Alelito Chamachuco. So I'm gonna play a couple of music before I get this video started. Before I talk about Texas history, I'm basically gonna let you and farm know what's going on today in the news. Um, I'm gonna bring you what I watch as far as the news and stuff like that. Flags fly. My bad, I wasn't trying to record that. So I'm gonna get this started. I'm gonna play some music, uh, and then I will get back with you. Fair use. I don't own the rights to this song, but I'm gonna promote Cali, and I'm gonna play his song. So fair use.
At 5:27 p.m. I'm tired of how black men being killed. Ain't no person respect on that damn thing. I'm right now. I don't want to hear no face right way. You are not going to hold me. I swear it's all the disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. See the strangest things, the evil that money brings. I swear it's like the disease that goes round and round like sirens. And they wanna bury me. Why? 'Cause I'm anti-everything. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. Man, I'm anti-dirty cops, anti-bullshit, I'm anti-scamming ass preachers in the pulpit, I'm anti-no truth, anti-full of lies, I'm anti-scared to try, I'm anti-scared to die, I'm anti-poverty, anti-stay the same, I'm anti-hard lies, anti-scared to change, I'm anti-pity parties, anti-excuse makers, anti-lazy niggas, anti-truth haters, anti-praying march, I'm anti-quiet nigga, Malcolm over Martin, I ain't anti-violent nigga, anti-fake woke, anti-unaware, I'm anti-Jesus Christ, I'm anti-church and prayer, I'm anti-false hope, anti-Holy Ghost, I'm anti-fairy tales, brainwashing grown folks, I'm anti-Jesus letting killers in the church house, and God ain't doing shit, but watching as we get murked out, I'm anti-niggas too blind to open their eyes and see, I'm anti-loving my enemies and apologies, I'm anti-gangbang music, helping kill the youth and drug overdose music targeted to me and you, I'm anti-black cops, signing why they killing us, and black judges hugging the killer, but they ain't helping us, I'm anti-scared to fight, anti-scared to lead, Malcolm said won't be no revolution, cause y'all scared to bleed, I'm anti-no proof, anti-no evidence, anti-niggas not asking questions, just believing shit, I'm anti-begging to the sky with situations, thought I trust and I believe in me, I'm anti-belief in God, I'm anti-evil on this earth, hating racism, anti-hate for whites, I'm anti-niggas, nigga, anti-genocide, self-hating, suffering, if it don't help to better us, I'm anti-everything. The evil that money brings, I swear it's like the disease goes round and round and round like sirens. And they won't bury me. 'Cause I'm anti-everything. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. I see the strangest thing, the evil that money brings. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. And they won't bury me, 'cause I'm anti-everything. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens.
Man, I'm anti-roots, nigga. Anti-fake truth. I'm anti-believing the slavery stories taught at school. I'm anti that we all from Africa don't apply to me. I'm anti-Kanye rocking our people back to sleep. I'm anti-granny killers. Grandcestors had the truth. I'm anti-monkey shit. I'm anti-Lucy too. I'm anti-letting these whites tell me just who I am. My granny came from right here, nigga. She was an Indian. I'm anti-getting scammed. Anti-getting played. I'm pro-genealogy. I'm anti-DNA. I'm anti-refusing to check the shit that we was gave. I'm anti-believing the white man, and I was glad he say niggas ain't like it when Walker came dropping facts in. He said he wasn't black and he ain't African American. That's real talk, real spill, real life, real deal. I'm anti-urbanist. My mission is to help heal. I'm anti-ignorance, anti-religious shit. I'm anti-cool with niggas cognitive dissonance. I'm anti-lacking knowledge, put us at a disadvantage. Anti-social with niggas fighting for a chicken sandwich. Anti-flint water, anti-sucker shit. And fuck you to them blacks that's selling out for the government. I'm anti-no planning, anti-folk scamming, anti-no will. I'm anti-low standards, anti-no drive, anti-low lives, anti-low esteem. I'm anti-no pride, anti-want to quit. I'm anti-giving up. I'm anti-niggas not helping to lift our people up. I'm anti-hating niggas, anti-lame niggas, anti-6ix9ine. I'm anti-snake niggas, anti-low vibe. Live life, fly high. Some days it's gonna be full of rain, the other days the sun will shine.
The evil that money brings. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. And they won't bury me, 'cause I'm anti-everything. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. I see the strangest thing, the evil that money brings.
That a man was shot and killed inside the chapel at this World Changes Church International. A man, a worker at the church, leading a prayer, opening the prayer service today. And as the longtime member who talked to Karen indicated, there were a lot of people who go to that prayer service on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10. Different people lead the service. But as he was leading the prayer at the start...
All right, so I'm gonna play one more song before I get into the video. All right, this is the second song. So fair use.
You ready? Alright. Little dog, I'm extra unique. My whole aura scream talent. I've been
And
listening
this
to
is
feel like
Toby.
Griselda and
He
Marlon
is
Wayne just to
actually
make sure
from
I'm balanced. I'm from the
Houston.
way. Half of my partners is savage, the other half made it out the mud, but the taste of sludge didn't alter their palate. Yeah, I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and your father figure. That little P365 was just that started pistol. She got a scorpion too, and a sting you just like a scorpion do. If a demon get gregarious, my little Harry, they'll do what accordions do. That means bold, I was told by the diesel bones. Keep your lady close, make sure she can work a pole. But they wasn't preferring the strip club. I'm still walking with the clippers. I done been blessed with a woman that pray heavy, but turn her back on the liquor. She keep the devil on me like the cherubim. She make it clear to all you, we ain't sharing them. I was the ukulele like a chariot. They gave a legend, they be off the burial. But that's how I be in the jungle. I grew up around Wallies and Monk.
Fair use.
I told my baby girl she gon' have more in her head than just product and bundle. They say I'm rapping with home. I tell them hell on me. If you book me for a show and I can't bring my wife and my babies, I'm leaving. Big daddy energy speak. I keep the enemy tweak. I can go all on the jacket and say I'm the hardest one break. I am a big for head. Me and my hood got cohesion. That's how we get with that 30 inches. If you black, we're safe. That's my side. Know it up and I'ma put it down until this whole if you black, we're safe. That's my side. Know it up and I'ma put it down. Oh God, I'm extra petite, but the hood call me fat. Fire on me like Shadrach and be Shaq. I get peace for the scrap. Throw up the wedge, yeah. But let's just keep it a stack. I was raised in Grand Rapids. My pops was an actor. My mama was supposed to adapt. Yeah, she held it down. That's the new. I'm black in America. Raised in the slums, came in from crumbs. Now we cool with Erica. I'm talking Badu. I don't know why you don't recognize for me. Giving go to drive to school. I heard that's the only thing that I'm proud to. Gotta admit it, I ain't kidding. Ain't it glorious? I feel like did it. Toby and Biggie and we notorious. There's so much more to us. Might get a Grammy. That's the road to us. Two kids like that. Warriors, Tony, Oracle, yes, I am. Queen, mother, baby, what it do? If you free and don't care for your feet, what did you? Say it with me. Oh, this for y'all who don't know. Big fan for the ice on the way. What is doing Sunday? Knew I'd be his fiance when he was broke on Causeway. He ain't even hit his bitch like Dante. And I ain't kill him. Dante never saw Kanye. If you black, we're sick. That's my side. Don't eat me. I'm gonna put it down until if you black, we're sick.
All right, that song was about 4 minutes long. So I'm gonna play another song before I get into the little news.
told, it gotta be realized.
Fair use.
The truth can't be told, it gotta be realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Can't be told, it gotta be realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't realized. Freedom ain't free, it ain't realized. Freedom ain't legalized. Realize, realize. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Real eyes, realize. Freedom ain't free, it ain't legalized. Real eyes, realize. Realize. Yeah, slavery was a long time ago. How? Same motherfuckers still here right now. Colonized on our own land, they ahead of us. Changed our name so much they scared of us. Children of the sun, y'all don't compare to us. Pale-faced people, this ain't y'all area. Talking about America. Pale-faced people, this ain't y'all area. Even up the playing field, bitch, I'm darn. How you a victim, bitch, you a Karen. Cognitive dissonance, you don't need sperm. You got white privilege, so you don't need sperm. Looking at my homeland, man, I can't believe it. Calling us came here, they ain't never leave here. Indians ain't die off cause we here. You ain't gotta lie, just say you won't be here. How you American but not indigenous? 400 years still ain't get rid of us. All Europeans, naturalized citizens. Made all the Indians niggas on the census. 1492, we was on the fences. Civil rights movement, we was so defensive. Black Wall Street, whites got so offended. Common law rights gave us amendments. Thank God don't speak truth, that's alright. First slave 1619 was alright. 1200 wasn't no continent, alright. Europe named after a black woman, alright. Grafted it come from us, do your research. Go within, quit listening to the teacher. And the new God voice coming out the speaker. Cut our trees that have made us weaker. Really they foreigner, the shit gets deeper. Whites don't know where whites come from either. My Aborigine, we come from the ether. Ruling over us in our land, that's evil. Being colonized right now, black people. Prisoner of the war, that's why it ain't equal. Wake up everybody, don't be no sheep. Freedom ain't free, really freedom is illegal. And we can't get mad at this. Whites act like we can't see their advantages. Privileges real, they working in management. Low down dirty, but they calling us savage. They want you to think they above us. All white people are part-time judges. I ain't no racist, but I ain't no sucker. I ain't no African, but they my brothers. Been lied to, I got built up anger. And we built everything, still waiting on the savior. Don't call yourself black, please do me that favor. Black tourmaline will protect you from a hater. Listening to your oppressors is dangerous. Gave us a Bible and stole our nation. Said we couldn't read what we didn't know the language. Kept us on paper because we didn't see the danger. American Indian, keep the religion. Skin copper color look just like a penny. Wanted our land and you called us stingy. Ain't no Democrats there to get pay attention. We got ancestors, but the papers is missing. Kings and queens, but you can't remember. Remember who you are, just like Simba. Now they got a back, so we don't want that in us. George Washington is the ninth president, look it up. United States only 10 square blocks, look it up. White people really the minorities, look it up. Courtrooms don't got authorities, look it up. You want me to say stop governing me? Gave me a straw man, it's really not me. Why you don't keep it 100 with me? Why Trayvon Killer still walk around free, huh? Made this song for the truth, don't hate it. Don't hate it. You was told in reverse, I've stated. Please can impress somebody, gotta say it. I'm taking out of school, that's the reason I made it. History, it's his story. History, it's his story. History, that's his story. History, it's his story. It ain't my story. It ain't my story. History, it's his story. It's his story. Probably ain't your story. History, it's his story. It's his story.
Okay. Let's see. See if I can play this video.
Damn, Texas is wildin'.
Individuals, people in that house.
Okay, so I'm gonna play this video that I found on TikTok. I guess I'm gonna play it and let y'all react to it on what's going on in Texas that's dealing with the police and stuff like that. I did say I was gonna play a little news, and you know I don't watch the news, and TikTok is kind of like news.
Individuals, people in that house. Police say that as soon as that suspect ran in, those people ran out of the house. The suspect was inside for hours at about 7:45 local time yesterday.
All hell is breaking loose. All of a sudden, y'all, pay attention to the damn distractions. War is among us. Freeways are falling. The fake ass president is headed to Pittsburgh.
The hospital with a gunshot wound to the neck, and he was being treated there for that. His identity has not been released. About those three officers, the three officers received one gunshot wound each, one to the arm.
Bridges collapsing in Pittsburgh.
These officers are expected to be okay. They're in their 20s and 30s. Officials say that they were in good spirits. Actually, just got off the phone with the president of the Houston Police Officers Association. And he told a neighborhood.
Damn, Texas is.
Okay, so that was just one. I'll share it in the chat. And y'all can look this up on your own time. Fair use. Let's see.
By Rockefeller. This is part of.
Let me pause it. Because this is TikTok.
Owned and operated by Rockefeller. This is part of the Barcode for Life initiative to tag and identify
all life forms. No longer will any life form be pure. So that's basically what they're doing, is tweaking us enough that we can be patented. This COVID situation is the first deployment of a construct, a new life form. They have learned how to fuse biological life and robotics. And the purpose of that is for extermination, because they don't want anything of the old world. They want a new world. And they want, by 2025, all the old humans eradicated. And any human from now on basically has to be engineered in a laboratory and enhanced and augmented. And
so basically, I'm gonna find that
they
video.
Are retooling.
I'm gonna pause it for a minute. I am going to find that video of this he's like 9 hours old, and he's lifting his head, he moving from side to side, and this is what the new generation of children coming out to be. So I'm gonna find that video and I'm gonna share it on this live too. So I'm gonna be back with this video, let her finish talking, and then I'm gonna react to it.
And rewiring.
That's what I should have did to the other one.
Each one of us right now has 20 to 30,000 nanoparticles. They wanted to put chips in people's brains, but they didn't want to have to do surgery. So after many, many years, they came up with a gel. This gel is called hydrogel or quantum dot, Bill Gates' quantum dot. So what will happen with the vaccine is you get it injected into you, and then it assembles, it self-assembles, and then it swarms through your body, and it crosses your blood-brain barrier, and it takes over your brain. It harvests your fluids in your body, your moisture, as it grows, and it grows until we are no longer human. We are consumed. We are a node in the quantum computer, and the biological self dies because there's nothing left. The only way to say no to the COVID test, to the vaccination, there will be a hydrogel mask where every breath that you take, you will be breathing in these hydrogel particles. They've deployed all these synbios, nanosynbios into our body. They can carry a poison, and it is told, it gets its marching orders from the frequency that is being aimed at it. Like I said, with the masks, the COVID test, and the vaccine, it is critical not to take it. It's bioaccumulative, which means the more you get of it, it stays in your body and it will not go out. This is owned and operated by Rockefeller. This is
so I'm going to give you my opinion on it. So let me stop sharing my screen. Now, me personally, over the years that I've been here, I'm 30 years old, I've seen that none of these vaccines work at all. Most people just don't take the time to do their own research. They just listen to what somebody tells them to do, versus their own opinion, or listening to their inner side, or listening to their own thoughts, saying, okay, maybe I should do my research, or maybe I should look into it a little bit more, because obviously if the first dose did not work, do you think the second one gonna work? I don't think so either. Do you think the third one gonna work? I don't think so. So a lot of people are lining themselves up at this point because they slow. If you can't do your own research, it's out there for you to do your own research. Go do your own research. Stop taking other people's advices. Stop listening to people. Make your own decisions. Basically, you're grown around this mug. If you can't make your own decisions on if I'm gonna get this vaccine and I ain't been sick, but on the news they putting fear in you and scaring you to make you go get it, and then you got your pastor telling you to go get it too. So at this point, it's a lot of grown folks acting like they children. That's just my opinion. Just being honest with you, it's a lot of grown folks acting like they children. To be honest with you, that's why you have your government agents. They're going to make the decisions for you because you cannot make those decisions for yourself. So they're going to make those decisions for you. They're going to tell you when to go. Hey, go on out there and get that shot. Basically, you gonna obey. You gonna obey to your masters, and your masters is your government. So if your government say, "Hey, it's time for you to go get that shot," you won't do that. Most people are doing exactly what their government is telling them to do. So I'm gonna play the next video. Um, I'm still looking for that video of that little baby that was born, and he already got his head up, ain't even a week old, looking around, holding his head up. I mean, shoulders looking from side to side, doing it all. So I'm gonna find that video and I'm going to share it on my live so y'all know what's really going on. Um, the people the women that's getting the vaccine is actually some that's getting it and they pregnant already. Some of them are losing it, and some of them are actually having their children. But their children are coming out. This is the new generation of children.
Stop sending our children to their schools. Just stop every fucking thing. Schools. Just stop every fucking thing. I mean, I know I'm not fucking wrong, but I definitely understand that there's more of us than it is them. So what?
I hate how it moves. Okay, so let me pause it, share my screen.
Fine. Is it safe to say that I think that we all should just stop paying whatever bills we're paying, stop going to work, stop sending our children to their schools, just stop every fucking thing? I mean, I know I'm not fucking wrong, but I definitely understand that there's more of us than it is them. So why the fuck we just don't get together and just say the whole world stop for a fucking day? I mean, why not the whole fucking world stop for just a day and let them feel it? I mean, what? I could be wrong.
Who are unvaccinated for non-medical reasons will soon be fined.
Is it safe to say that I think that we all should just stop paying whatever bills we're paying, stop going to work, stop sending our children to their schools, just stop every fucking thing? I mean, I know I'm not fucking wrong, but I definitely understand that there's more of us than it is them. So why the fuck we just don't get together and just say the whole world stop for a fucking day? I mean, why not the whole fucking world stop for just a day and let them feel it? I mean, what?
Okay, I shared that one. So let's see. Hold on.
Tonight, 3 Wilmington, North Carolina police officers have been fired after a routine audit of a patrol car camera uncovered what authorities describe as extremely racist comments toward African Americans. Here's CBS's Jeff Begaze.
An internal probe by the Wilmington Police Department reveals hate-filled conversations with 3 veteran officers. Officer Kevin Piner is heard telling Corporal Jesse Moore that the protest would soon lead to a civil war and that he is ready. He goes on to tell Moore that he was going to buy a new assault rifle and soon we are just going to go out and start slaughtering them expletive N-words. Piner says a civil war is needed to wipe them off the expletive map. That'll put them back about 4 or 5 generations. Later, during a phone call with Piner, Moore refers to a woman he arrested as the N-word and says she needed a bullet in her head right then. Donnie Williams is the department's new police chief. He fired the officers on his first day.
When we talk about killing people and generations of people, that is disturbing.
According to investigators, the officers blame their comments on the stress of today's climate in law enforcement. CBS News has reached out to the police union and the 3 officers for comment. So far, they haven't responded. Jeff Begaze, CBS News, Washington.
I'm not gonna comment on that because my comment ain't gonna be how other people would like it. So I'm just gonna keep my comment to myself. But that was for the news, and now let's see. I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna come back with a little break. I'm gonna play a song while I get my documents and all that stuff together. Fair use.
Nigga died in 1965. Yeah. Hey man, all I'm
This is
saying
fair
is,
use. I'm
nigga,
just
you
playing
always
this one,
got
getting
something
this
to
stuff
say.
together.
It's like you don't shut up.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Took a mama flag, how I ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hot, the black was never on your side. They too mad to tell your ops where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was amping, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this my definition. If being savage was our nation, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say. We the guys of the gate. So when they say they fear God, now you know what they made.
Shoot song, move song, shoot song, move song. Put us in the same room, he gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down. Shoot song, move song, shoot song, move song. Put us in the same room, he gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.
Every day my niggas dying, they don't know the truth. How the hell you close to God, we don't know it's you. Yo, how the hell you supposed to survive, we don't know the shoot. He should've died, you let him slide, cause he look just like you. I tried to tell them all skin ain't kin. Everybody ain't your partner, everybody ain't your friend. How the hell they supposed to help when they the ones that put you in? They don't struggle how we struggle, they can't get it how we live. Can't be scared to die when we already dead. Either way, your life is safe no matter how you play it. My higher self said we should choose remain godly. My lower want these motherfucking bodies. Infiltrate they circles like a motherfucking eye. Take them to the south and put them down like OG Bobby. They don't want equality in this club, they want these problems. Killers right beside me, stand full of chicken models.
Shoot song, move song, shoot song, move song. Put us in the same room, he gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down. Shoot song, move song, shoot song, move song. Put us in the same room, he gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.
I'm gonna play one more song. Fair use.
We gon' do it.
Fair use.
The same way ain't normal. Wait, adore you, baby girl, I adore you. Pretty face and she loyal. So to fix your crime, girl, you roll you. Wait, royal. All of my needs, they royal. All of my needs, they loyal. We ain't the same way no more. Wait, adore you. Baby girl, I adore you. Pretty face and she loyal. Told her fix your crown, girl, you royal. Wait. I just had to catch my breath. I just had to stack my checks. Shorty got ass, God bless. Damn. I just had to stack my chips. I just had to grab my grip. A lot of niggas mad I'm rich. I'ma have to smash they bitch. Pull up in a maxed out fit. VLN on the logo, moving solo with the stick. Block jumping like a pogo, come and pull up on the strip. Told her pull up and get lit. So she pulled up and she stripped. Damn, I don't need all the attention. I just need all of the pension. Ran the bill up like a piston. Wait, told them but they didn't listen. Fuck it, I teach them a lesson. I ain't got time for the stressing. Damn dog, is you kidding me? You know that we Aborigines. I'm give a fuck if you feeling me. As long as you watch how you grilling me. My knee G's making history. Brother some diamonds at Tiffany's. She a carbon queen and she feeling me. So you know she matching my energy. Royal. All of my needs, they royal. All of my needs, they loyal. We ain't the same, we ain't normal. Wait, adore you. Baby girl, I adore you. Pretty face and she loyal. So to fix your crown, girl, you royal. Wait, royal. All of my needs, they royal. All of my needs, they loyal. We ain't the same, we ain't normal. Wait, adore you. Baby girl, I adore you. Pretty face and she loyal. So to fix your crown, girl, you royal. Wait, so to fix your crown, girl, you royal. You ain't got time for the low vibes, but you know I'm feeling your vibe. You're a black woman, you go God. You could trust me, girl, I promise. My only choice, to be honest. I feel like it's perfect timing. When we hit your party, we getting it lit. Hitting YBs if I need me a fit. He got the sauce, yeah, he got the drip. We gon' keep grinding until we get rich. Smoking exotic, I need me a zip. My Aborigines be with this shit. Rushing your shit and I call it a blitz. We try to find us some money to split. Can't break bread, then you fake then. Free all my guys out the state pen. Her only wet, yeah, it's leaking. She said she want me to eat it. Had to ice her out, now she blinging. Dying for what I believe in. Dropping new heat every season. Call me a vet cause I'm seasoned. Call me a vet cause I'm healing the dogs. Roll me a wood, I ain't talking the law. Brought me some land, about to buy me a mall. Stand up nigga so I cannot fall. Chasing clout, then I won't get involved. Oh, that's your girl, then I'm testing the jaws. Said you was lame, so she gave me the draws. Feeling like Rick Ross because I'm a boss. Royal. All of my needs, they royal. All of my needs, they loyal. We ain't the same, we ain't normal. Wait, adore you. Baby girl, I adore you. Pretty face and she loyal. So to fix your crown, girl, you royal. Wait, royal. All of my needs, they royal. All of my needs, they loyal. We ain't the same, we ain't normal. Wait, adore you. Baby girl, I adore you. Pretty face and she loyal. So to fix your crown, girl, you royal. Wait, royal.
Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came. We been here, lived here, open borders, got deported, fought for rights. Kidnapped, bitch slapped, blacked out, covered up, washed white. Drugged up, slugged up, beat bread, left for dead, fuck your life. It's all the plan, kill your man, take your land, slave your kids, rape your wife. Why y'all look so mad if all this shit I say is true? Why y'all look so mad if all this shit happened to you? White man quick to tell you was a slave, nothing before. He himself only been free since 1840. Young recording, I'm an ancient Egyptian from Atlantis, headed straight for Canada, that's Israel. Nothing fake about me, no capping, rapping, y'all just fed the ink and I'm digital. No caveman, I'm original. Kentucky fried, extra crispy, wear a lot of gold cause my family history. I'm the guy that know will bring death to history. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. cause we don't know where we came. Power, only respect power. What's been said can't be said no louder. Stand for something, or you die a coward. They bombed our churches, set our kids on fire. Police keep erasing cause they backed up by the nation. Nation ain't complaining cause the Indians still hanging. Comanche, Sioux, Apache, ain't no history in blackness. No reason for that chatting if you bitch up when it's action. AR on my body, tell the bro to grab the shot. It know nothing new edition, finna hit him with this bobby. I can't shoot the shit, but 30 should've missed. 54 races, 104 is click. Anytime in prison, they don't want the shit. They don't want the problems. Snitches get the stick. Talking all that hatred, end up running like a bitch. Quick to call the laws, quick to play the bitch. Swear we gon' die every day. They say Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came. Swear we gon' die every day. They say Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came.
I wasn't trying to play this. So I'm back. I guess that song Turtle Island. I'll show you where Turtle Island is really at. Everybody love to say Turtle Island, but Turtle Island is next to Hades. It's like legit right next to Hades. So since that song was playing, I'm gonna show y'all what Turtle Island is. Before I get into like Texas history and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show y'all on the map where Hades at and all that extra stuff. Because see, in reality, Hades was America before the whole thing became America. So I'm gonna show you this map. Hold on, I'm still looking for it because when I was looking up Hades history, um, I seen right at the bottom it said Turtle Island, right next to Hades. And that's where like so-called history began in Hades. 1492, Christopher Columbus bullcrap story, all that began in Hades. Now I'm getting this. I'm gonna show y'all because he was talking about Turtle Island and stuff like that, and I just came back in on that song playing. So I'm gonna break down Haiti's history and Texas history in the whole thing because in reality, America was them islands. Um, they left here. I'm gonna show them break all the way down to the T on who really came in here and who were already here. Now this is about Hades in the Caribbean Sea. Let's see. Now this side right here, I don't know if it's this side is highly mixed or if it's the other side is highly mixed. So you see, all of that Hades, I bet you at one point Hades was 10 times bigger than what it is today. Puerto Rico is right down, that's like legit Hades. You got Jamaica, and then you got Mexico. Easy for them to come right here. Easy. Come down from the United States. Let me show you. Right here, Florida. And you can see that half of this stuff is merged underwater. You can clearly see um, that Cuba was probably connected to Florida. All this stuff probably was connected at one point. So now you can see that some of this stuff is merged. There's no way that Hades can be like this little. And then look at Jamaica. This is Jamaica. There's no way that Jamaica can be tiny. Real little. Here got Turtle Island I was talking about. Turtle Island. Turtle Island. I was talking about. It's right next to Hades. Everybody's screaming that they from Turtle Island. Like he even put it in his song, no disrespect, but he put it in his song too. You go back to his song and he said,
Swear we gon' die every
but
day.
if you be honest with him and be real with yourself, this is coming out of the British. And I can post it. This is about Haitians. Turtle Island is legit. This is Turtle Island. I highlighted. Won't even let me highlight it. But where my mouse at? Can you see the mouse? This is Turtle Island. Will be considered as Turtle Island. So this will be considered as Turtle Island. And it's right here near Hades. So you got Haitian, and then the Cuban island. So Turtle Island. Cause see, technically, where is it going? It's a computer doing its own thing. So technically, this right here will be America. And look home, America. Cause that's where it all began. You break down Haiti's history. In by 2000, it was Haiti was majority black folks. It was 94.2, and then 5.4 mulatto, and then a small group of other. By 2003, you have Roman, Baptist, Voodoo, non-religion, other. So this is what real Haitians look like. And zoom in. And then I'm gonna show you what Mexicans and stuff look like too. This is real Haitians. And why them Haitians can come on out here and blend in with us because look at them. So this is a breakdown of Haitian, and I'm getting like all of this stuff from British, out of their records, all of their records. I'm getting it out the archive. Um, and then like the Frenchmen came in 1804. Uh, I can break down when the Frenchmen really came out here because based off of somebody else's genealogy I did, his great, I want to say 10th great grandfather was from Frenchman, and that was he was born in the 1600s. Um, they went from French to Canada and stayed in Canada for a long, I want to say a minute before they traveled down. And you got to realize Tejas went all the way to Canada. There was no such thing as Louisiana. Once they came in and mixed in with the Indians. The Frenchmen mixed in with the Indians. That's how you get Creole. That is French and Indian. And then all of a sudden, Haitians came here too. So that's how you get French, Creole, and Haitian. As Creole, as so many, that's Indian mixing in with Indian, and then on top of mixing in with the Frenchmen as well. So let me start sharing my screen. I just had to bring up that Turtle Island song because he was talking about Turtle Island, and me personally, this not Turtle Island. Those are so many labels that these people have placed on us. If you go back before they flooded half of California, all of this, all the way from Mexico, all the way to Canada, it is shaped it will be shaped just like Africa. If you think about it, it will be shaped just like it. I will show you a map of it in a minute. So let me look the map up. Let me get out of this Haiti stuff. So bear with me. I'm gonna come back in like 10 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a couple of videos, a couple of maps before I show y'all Texas and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show y'all a map of Mexico, how it looked at one point. If it let me show it. I wonder why it let me show it. And this is okay. I'm gonna post the website. Let's see if this will let me show it. Now this map looked like it was drawn out. And then added colors into it. So I wonder if you can see what I see. Now this is an old map. Okay, so Let's see what I'm doing. Now, this is also in the Texas, the Library of Congress. As you can see, what it looked like without the water. I wonder what's this over here. Da Florida. The Gulf of Da Florida. We got Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and then, but look how big Texas is. Now, this is before uh, Louisiana was established because the Mississippi River, you can see, it's kind of still see where the Mississippi River is right here. You can see where it cuts off right here. But in reality, the Mississippi River was right here. And then it went all the way up. I think that says California. Maybe it might say California. But this is a map of Mexico. At that time frame, it would have been Mexico. All this right here, all of this. And then Louisiana was established. All these states right here. And then basically, Florida was all this. Where's Georgia? Like, where's Georgia? Florida. Oh, here go Georgia right here. Georgia. So there go Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida. Let's see if I can find another map. I think I like this one. As you can see, when here you go, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. You can tell that's when they started dividing them. Dark territory, dark territory. I think that's what they said. Washington, Washington on. I think it says Washington on. Let's see. Okay, so basically, right here it says United States is right here. Oh, right here at the top. But on the cool, let's stop sharing my screen. Mexico was independent. And this is coming out of the Texas State Archives and Association Handbook of Texas. This is the Mexican War of Independence. This is 1810 to 1821. So basically, this is a war of Mexico claiming its independence from Spain in 1804. Now, if you break down Mexico history, uh, that will be considered as some islands too. Me personally, I would like to know who they were fighting against. Let's see. I really don't too much care about the Mexican war like that. Um, okay, by 1836 to 1839, so this is from eight. This is the flag. It was from 1836 to 1839. 1840. By 1836 is when Texas became a part of. Mm, it became a part of the Confederate States of America, or what it was, Confederate States of America. And these are all the flags. By 1816 to 1700s, by 1817 to 1821, oh, this must be the second state. When when have you ever seen a flag like this? And this is Tejas, when it was Tejas. Gulf of Mexico. Territory of the Brazil, California. So the name of Texas wasn't even Texas, for sure that. How I'm putting it in. Let's see the history on Texas, the Spaniards, um, the North America. Well, see, it break down when the Spaniards did um, supposedly came. But see, when I did my genealogy, I have not found not one Spaniard on my tree. I haven't found any Spaniard coming here on my end, coming here mixing in with any of my people. And then this is talking about 1680. I wonder where this is at. This is El Pollo, El Poso. So I wonder, was it different Indian tribes working with other people coming in? Like, I know for some reason they sure was trying to take out them Comanches. I wonder what them Comanches was doing. When I tell you so many Indian tribes working with different people alone, just different people. And I'm gonna tell you, I think this is it. Let me stop my screen before I get off this live. Breaking all the way down to the T. What Indian work with who work with who, and who work with who. Now this is coming from the Texas Archive. Okay, the Alabama and Coach, they came out here 1763, and they also was out to get the Comanches too. And only reason why is because um, I can't think of why. I'm gonna have to do my reason on why even Alabama and Coach tried to come and get the kick out their territory, divide the Comanches out of their territory by 1839. It says the Texas doing the runaway won their friendship even. Okay, so they wasn't fighting with the Comanches, but they reside in the Alabamas. End up moving to Polk County, in which Polk County is like an hour from me. That's Livingston, Texas. I'm trying to find that tribe that was okay. So these are right here. The Apaches. Where is that? The Apaches. Now, the Apaches. They said the Apaches came out in the 1700s, and they was on the Spaniard missionary work. The Apaches. The Apaches was on the Spanish missionary work. Contact red against the Span. Oh, okay. So basically, they came out here to get rid of the Spanish missionary, but as of 1700s, they found themselves. Oh, okay. So they found themselves coming in past with the Comanches, the Apaches. I wonder what. Okay, so this is from the East Texas, and this is Arkansas. The Apaches came from Arkansas and merged to Texas. You got these right here. Seem like they similar to each other too. But this is north over there. This is north of Texas. President Colorado in Oklahoma. So it's all of these six states right here. And they followed the buffaloes. So anybody that know anything about the buffaloes and then the buffalo soldiers and stuff like that, and this tribe came 1760. This is Mississippian. This tribe right here is from Mississippi. This is it became the allies of Cherokee, and they just came the ally of Cherokee, but they from Mississippi. The Catos came in about the early 1840s. They came from Arkansas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. Okay, my bad, I'm lying again. They live near Red River, East Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. And Cherokee came from southeast the United States, Missouri, doing the Trail of Tears. It even tell you right here, doing the Trail of Tears, forced into the look, and they was most Cherokees was forced into Indian territories, in which all of Texas is considered as Indian territory. This is the Black Hills. The Black Hills, right here. These people came from the Black Hills. So when people be talking about, oh, where did your people come from? You people love to say they Indian, but I'm showing you like right up our Texas State Library Archive and Commission. Like way before the Spaniards even explored. You have Indians already residing in Texas. You have Indians that's coming down here doing the Trail of Tears. You already have all of this as possible already coming down here. You got the Catos, you got Cherokee, and then these people, of course, they was coming from the Black Hills. And we can look up the Black Hill and see where it resided. So you got the Black Hills, and this is Arkansas River between where they reside at between Arkansas and the river, and the other tribes of America in New Mexico. However, by 1850, the tribe was under severe pressure and was decline of the buffaloes. You have Chickasaw, and then Chickasaw lived in present day Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama, in which most of my people came from Tennessee, Kentucky, Mississippi, and Alabama, and a little bit of Georgia, South Carolina, and stuff like that. Damn. Found themselves caught in the middle between the colonizer. Oh, okay. So this tribe right here was just caught in the middle. I don't think they know what was going on. It just said caught in the middle between the Spanish colonists and the Apache Apaches. So this tribe probably didn't have absolutely nothing to do. They was just in the middle of the Apaches and the Spaniards fight. Okay, this service became a part of Cherokee Nation. So this one right here became a part of Cherokee Nation, a small group that merged to Texas around the red. Oh, I need to figure out whatever, but I ain't never heard of that one. Or did I? The Red River. Bear with me, y'all. I write stuff down, so I'm gonna do my research on the rivers and stuff too. So this was of Sam Houston. Sam Houston. Okay, so I know if it was dealing with Sam Houston. Sam Houston was part of the Cherokee. You can do your research. He was actually, for some reason, the chief. Um, and I also found his grave site. I know where he buried at. They don't have no real picture of Sam Houston. And then this one right here, this is the oldest one. This was from 1780 D to 1260 AD. 780 to 1260 AD. It was let's see, a group of 8 tribes that lived in Arkansas and east of Texas, where Tejas, that's how Tejas get their name from, right here. So Tejas, that's how he get his name. Now, I kid you not, I don't know why people are at first how they was coming in here is through the Mexican borderline and Canada borderline. That's the only way you can get in and out this mug. Through the Mexican borderline. When you going down there, you going into Mexico. And then you go around, you be over there near them islands. So coming and then going all the way out here is going up at the top where Canada and stuff is at. And then you can get straight up out of here from Canada. Now, entering at the bottom, that was people coming from the islands, Hades, and all that stuff. And then coming up out of here is you can go at the top of Canada. Now they just fly up out of here with a plane. But other than that, at first people just coming in here from the borderline, and then the borderline in Canada, and then the borderline from Mexico. So upon these people fighting, upon all these Indians fighting amongst each other, that's when all these people really started coming in. You gotta realize 1492, Christopher Columbus did not discover nowhere. He didn't even come foot on these soils. He only went to Hades. And that was a group of people, a group of men went to Hades and started sugar cane. And in reality, sugar cane is from America. So hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. But Christopher Columbus did not discover anything. He didn't even make it to the swirl of here. I didn't been on like now, me personally, I don't believe it's no such thing as no Spaniard. I don't believe in that bullshit. Um, I just think that is a whole matter of fact. I believe Christopher Columbus is a made up character because he never came here. So back to what I was sharing. The name was given several indigenous Indian groups. So this is what um, this history right here that always tends to kind of rub me the wrong way because they didn't change this history right here on this tribe so many times. When I tell you so many times, but on a cool, is given to the sovereign indigenous groups that band together in Central Texas in the early 1700s. Okay, this is not even a tribe; it's a band of indigenous groups that banded together in the central part of Texas. And what essential part of Texas? That will be Fayette County, LaGrange, Texas area. I will show you that too. And that's how you get the Plum Creek War of 1840. And that was this group right here, the Texas Rangers and the Texas military. Um, so let's see. It says they researched the span. Okay, so they was going against these Spaniards supposedly, right? But down here, they actually Stefan Austin. Okay, they informed the Allies with Stefan Austin, an American, helped with the war against the Comanches. So now we need to figure out why the Comanches and the rich Washita's ganged up against. Because you got to realize, Stefan Austin turned around and set Waco on fire. I got that history on Waco. This motherfucking tribe right here was actually hidden for a long, long. They used to hide themselves. I did like a little bit research, a little more research on the tribe. Their history has been changed so many times. When I first started doing the history on them, it never mentioned Comanche. Never. Never mentioned Comanches. They never mentioned Washita. None of that. It just said that this tribe went into war with the Texas military um, and the Texas Rangers. And then a whole year later, I did some more research. It said that that tribe in the Texas and all that stuff was crashed by the Comanches. It never mentioned the Rishitas and stuff like that, because the Rishitas is actually they from where they from. The Wichita was in Waco. That's where they were. Waco. That's how Waco get their name from. The Washitas. They get their names from the Washita people, which Stefan Austin said. See, look, who are settled with Fort Griffin, and then I wonder what these I'm gonna really have to do my research on these Comanche, or either this tribe right here was doing the most, or the Comanches. Because some gotta be broken down, because I'm a part of the Comanche too. in that tribe. I'm a part of all these. They were on the cool. They was all in the same exact area where they were. That tribe and the Washitas, in which LaGrange, Texas, is not that far from Waco. It is not that far from Waco. You can take 290. Let me show you. I'll show you on the map. How close these in, because this is where my people reside at, in which before it became all that up there, it was down at the bottom. It was down there at the bottom, in which that was Galveston, and Galveston was Washington, and then before it became Washington, it was actually it was Washington, and then some reason it became Houston, and then they moved Houston. Plum Creek, 1840. Okay, so this is the Battle of Plum Creek, and this was supposed to be this right here was supposed to have been where Texas supposedly became a part of the United States. Supposedly became a part of the United States. I'm gonna always say supposedly because it ain't true. Because they killed the chief, and then the United States throwed up that white flag, and then the Indians just obeyed and worked with them. I have those records too. Once you kill the chief off, the Indian just gonna without his mask, without his chief, the Indian ain't gonna, he just gonna do what his somebody tell him to do. Let me find it. Is this it? Oh, right here. Got so much stuff open. Now, this battle was crashed between, it never even happened. According to what they're saying, that it never happened because it was crashed. This was between the military, the Texas Rangers of the Republican state of Texas, in the huge Comanche War. So our people didn't want Texas to become no part of no United States. This is the Battle of Plum Creek. This war don't even get talked about. This was done in August the 12th, 1840. And it was Buffalo Hump. Buffalo Hump. He was the chief. And this was the fight when he led the Comanche, but he really didn't even say no Comanche. On that, I got those records. I got let me see if I got them. I ain't gonna go all the way into detail because some of you people be watching and be stealing people information. Now this was done. Let me show you where it really was, where that battle began and where it was. Now, me personally, and I know Texas is pretty big. It's when I tell you it's big, it is big. I wonder if it's gonna show it. Let me see. See, this is Plum Creek, the Battle of Plum Creek Battle of, and then which many Comanche Indian chief women were killed. So I'm assuming the Comanche Indian, the chief and the women. So the Comanches were women, because it even says right here the chiefs and women and warriors were killed. So this is Indian fighting amongst their own damn self. Like you can go back in history, even up to today, you see Indians fighting amongst themselves. Um, even on social media, like on YouTube, disagreeing with somebody, or they just fighting amongst each other. The Comanche Indians, the chiefs and women, and the warriors were killed. In the summary of 1840, the Comanches spread down and they killing the settlers and settlers' horses. So basically, when the settlers was coming out here, um, these Comanches women was killing them on sight. Because you can even go back and see in how our history plays out that soon as the foreigners came out here, they was kidnapping them, and they was kidnapping them, and we was fighting. Every time we looked around, we was goddamn fighting, making sure nobody came in on us. So that's why history shows that if they bring them, especially if you wasn't no nigger color, because they even break down that if you wasn't no nigger color, they was kidnapping you too. And if your own people so turned you in, or was kidnapping you, because that's what some Indians was doing back in the day. Some Indians were actually kidnapping some of their own people. So now you have that's how you get the some of these Indians turning into like Seminoles and start turning on their people because why your people was working with some of these foreigners. Clearly, the Comanche Indians were chiefs and women were chiefs and warriors were killed in the summer of 1840. The Comanches spread down in which they was killing the settlers and stealing their horses. They was killing the settlers and stealing their horses. This is the Texans or original army under General Flex Houston, in which that will be Sam Houston father. That's what it's supposed to be. In which I went to his I drove by his mom that's not there no more. I drove by that. It ain't there no more. It's the Sam Houston School on top of it. Whole Sam Houston School is out there in Huntsville. I think I got a video of me driving out there. So let me see. Hold on. Watching this live. I think I got a video. Let's see. Oh, and before I leave, I'm gonna talk about them 13 colonies too. Talk about that too. I think. So before I get off of here, I'm gonna show y'all this video before my phone died. I wonder if it's still on Facebook. You couldn't hear me anyway. Okay. Let's see if I can share. If I can see a really good picture of him. Let's see of him. Yeah, they messing with my pictures. Washington, Washington. It's right here. It would have been Brent. It would have been Brenham. This is Washington, Texas. It's gonna die anyway.